Hey, it's Brendan, the Sleep Guru here, again to talk about sleep and how it could affect your New Year's resolutions. And a lot of people make dietary changes, nutritional lifestyle changes at New Year's, and that's excellent. And a lot of people have just given up because of they've broken commitments with themselves in the past. And I'm here to provide you some optimism that it might be because of lack of sleep. So let's look at the connection here in this article from the Harvard School for Public Health in their obesity section, which is the article is 3 ways decreased sleep contributes to overeating. The first big one is increased hunger. So there's two hormones at play here when someone is sleep deprived, which 1/3 of Americans are technically not getting the required 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And that says nothing about the quality of those 7 hours. So the first thing is that there's an appetite stimulating hormone called ghrelin. So that's going to want to make you eat more. That's going to stimulate your appetite. You're going to be more hungry if you're sleep deprived. The second one is a lower level of leptin. This is the satiating inducing hormone. That means you're satisfied, that you are full, that you've eaten enough. So that is decreased, meaning that you're feeling like you haven't had enough food yet and you want to stuff more in your face. So those are two hormones that are working against you if you're sleep deprived and trying to make healthy nutritional changes in your life. The second thing is when someone is not getting enough sleep, they just have more time to eat. So because someone's sleeping less in the day, there's just more hours left to eat. And this shows up in particular when people get up in the middle of the night and they eat another meal or snacking or things like that. And then they go back to bed and they haven't burned off that energy, those calories from the food. Now, the other thing is that people who are sleep deprived or have trouble sleeping are not eating at the regular, consistent intervals during the day and are thereby also eating more snacks throughout the day. Now, the third point here is prompting people to choose healthy diets. And they're saying there isn't consistent research, this is back in 2010, linking sleep and food choices. Now, there's some other studies disputing that. Let me ask you a question. When you are tired and you pull through Starbucks drive-through, what are you more likely to buy? Are you just going to get coffee black or an Americano black, or are you more likely to choose a sugary drink? Are you going to get the pumpkin spice latte? Are you going to get the sugary teas? Are you going to ask them to add 2 packs of sugar to your coffee when maybe you only add one? Those kind of choices. Likewise, buying the bakery items, which are carbs, fast burning carbs, and so on. So I know when I used to work out in the field and I was working all night, all day, had this weird shift schedule. It was never consistent, just going out and doing jobs in the field. I would buy packs of chocolate bars from Walmart, like 6 chocolate bars, and I'd be eating chocolate bars because there's caffeine in chocolate and there's sugar in these sugary candy bars. Okay. So that's another stimulant. Same with smoking, cigarettes, nicotine, another stimulant because of sleep deprivation. So these all take a toll on your health. And there's a reason this article is in the obesity section of their public health part of their website. So this brings us back to the Temple of Health, which has restorative sleep as the foundation of good health. And that's my quote I'm stealing from Dr. Matthew Walker from Why We Sleep. Smart guy, neuroscientist. So having good sleep is going to help support your nutritional changes, exercise, and your mental health, and of course, holding up your overall health. So that's great. However, when it comes to practical how-to guidance in this book, this is literally all there is. He has a link in this book to this top 12 sleep hygiene tips from the National Institute of Health, which has the same sleep hygiene tips you've read 100 times on every blog. You know, stick to a schedule, avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol before bed, avoid large meals before bed, those kind of things. There's not a lot of specific advice in this book. This is more about why we sleep and the science of what's happening in sleep, less about the practical. So there's a lot more to sleep and falling asleep and staying asleep than the 12 top 12 sleep tips, because you've probably read those and tried those, and you wouldn't still be watching this video if they'd worked for you. That's why I created the Sacred Sleep System. It's a step-by-step system for restful, rejuvenating, restorative sleep. Okay? And unlike different products on the market with the free apps or the free thing on YouTube, this is a complete system. There's education, like this book is a bunch of education, but very little how-to. But I've got a ton of education on the science and spirituality of sleep, the body, emotions, mind, spirit aspects of sleep, and what is waking you up, what is tapping you on the shoulder, the unresolved emotions, the to-doing at night, the control, the body tension and past pain stored in the body, all that education to teach you about it. And then I've got the system. That is the guided meditations. I've got guided sleep meditations, guided nap meditations, guided yoga practices, gentle yoga to help you actually transition from daytime doing mode into bedtime being mode so you can transition off to sleep. And then part of my system is support. There's a private Facebook group. There's going to be live Zoom coaching and Q&A with me once a week. So there's support and there's opportunities to work with me one-on-one as well, so that you can help create this change in your life. Because so much of these New Year's resolutions is after 3 weeks, you know, the science shows that habits either stick or they don't. And a lot of people kind of are done their New Year's resolutions after about, you know, a week or 2.5 weeks. So get the support you need. It's a 4-week program, body, emotion, mind, spirit program, to help you make this lifestyle change, to create this foundation of health for yourself. Okay. So the 4-week program starting this Sunday, January 8th. So go to sacredsleepsystem.com to register now. You'll get access to all the education and meditations as soon as you purchase the course and set up your members, your account in the members area. So you have access to everything and from day one, but I'll be teaching the course and doing the live Q&As starting Sunday, January 8th. And I want to take a cohort of people from it, kind of the beginning through the whole 4-week process together, so that we have this, you know, community, and everyone's moving together hand in hand, and we're getting through the January blues, and we're getting through all that stuff to help you make these important changes in your life, so that your investments in education, supplements, nutrition, all those investments you're making will help support your health, because you're honoring the foundation of health, which is restorative sleep, proper restorative sleep. And when you adopt these new behaviors and you want to wake up at 5 a.m. and hit the gym, you know, that's great, go ahead, but we need to make sure you're getting the quality and quantity of sleep to help you feel restored. So after those workouts, you're recharged, your body's recovered, and you will go to the gym the next day and not hit snooze and skip the workout, or skip leg day, as a lot of people joke about. Okay, so looking forward to having you in the course. Go ahead and do that now. Go to sacredsleepsystem.com. There's all the details. There's a video of me explaining it in great depth, and you'll get to read exactly what's in it and who it's for. So I look forward to seeing you in the course. So register by Sunday, January 8th. Thanks so much. Bye.